What's going on, guys? We're keeping it creepy this week.
Plus, I think we are getting the hang of this thing finally.
I'm pretty sure our confidence does not mean we are more skilled to task at hand.
This show is so weird. We pretend it's live, but I'm really just watching myself in a classroom right now, just like everyone else. We're not actually in a library. I'm sitting next to one of you out there. Or maybe I'm sick. And I didn't even come to school today. But here I am on the screen on October 26th.
This existential crisis right here is why they don't teach philosophy to 9th graders.
Yeah, we should probably go do some fart jokes. Maybe a new segment, like, what does it smell like? Or does it look infected? Or how long can I do this before there's permanent damage?
Well, I'm Sydney.
And I'm Annette.
This is an eerie episode of Whirlwind Weekly.
We have a fantastic grouping of things for you to see as we approach Samhain.
All Halloween's Eve.
Pangang Alulua. That's what they call it in the Philippines.
The Feast of St. Andrews.
Dia de los Muertos.
Halloween.
Spooky.
Nothing says Halloween more than men dressed in tights calling themselves superheroes.
Lucky for us, we don't have to witness any superheroes just yet. Or tights.
Maybe instead we have Mr. Julian Navarro with his performance.
Do I really look like a guy with a plan to you, Harvey? You know what I am? I'm a dog, chasing cars. I wouldn't know what to do with one if I caught it. I just do things. The mob has plans, the cops have plans, Gordon's got plans, they're schemers. Schemers trying to control their little worlds. I just try to show the schemers how pathetic their attempts to control things really are. So when I say that you and your girlfriend was nothing personal, I'm telling the truth. It's the schemers that put you where you are. You were a schemer. You had plans, and look where that got you. I just did what I do best. I took your little plan, I turned it on itself. Just look at what I've done to this city with a few drums of gasoline and a couple of bullets. You know what I've noticed? Nobody panics when things go according to plan, even if the plan is horrifying. Like, for example, if tomorrow I told the press that, a gangbanger would get shot or a truckload of soldiers would blow up, nobody panics. Nobody panics. Because it's all a part of the plan. But when I say that one tiny little old mayor will die, everybody loses their minds. Introduce a little anarchy, upset the established order, and everything becomes chaos. I'm an agent of chaos. Oh, and you know the thing about chaos? It's fair.
To quote Robin from the late 1960s Batman episode, the Londinium larcenies, wholly contributing to the delinquencies of minors.
Well, to quote Robin from season 2, episode Batman Satisfaction, wholly uncanny photographic mental processes.
You're right, though. Every newscast we have to warm up with stretches because we look down so much. Maybe we're just scared of some prolonged eye contact with our audience.
Julian, if you're out there, show us your memorization worries.
Moving on, I think it would be neat if we saw some more costume work.
Well, you're in luck because next up we have a student highlight.
Who is it?
Let's find out.
So, this segment's gonna be pretty weird.
Yo, how weird? Pretty dang weird.
Hey guys, I'm Noah.
And I'm Marley.
And we're here with
Brianna Ball.
So, what exactly got you into this?
Well, my parents have always made me Halloween costumes for years and years, so it just kind of sparked my interest, I guess.
And, how'd you learn how to make these?
Countless YouTube tutorials, countless times my grandmother yelled at me, told me I was doing something wrong, and, I don't know, I guess just encouragement from people.
So, how do you plan on using this in your future?
Well, believe it or not, this is actually a really nice way to make some money. You can sell these on eBay for some good cash. You can, I don't know, it will make money in the future, trust me.
Okay, so we have some items here. What exactly are you making?
Well, it's mostly just like animal costumes and such for cosplayers. It can vary though, like this wasn't supposed to be, these wings here weren't supposed to be for like a set animal costume. I just revamped them from another pair. Those hooves weren't really supposed to be an animal costume at first, but then they turned into one, so it just kind of turns, I guess.
So, how exactly do you go from this to this?
Well, I use the duct tape as a pattern, so that way I know what I'm cutting out for the fur fabric and stuff. Usually it can go from something looking like this and to this. I have to trim it down a lot. I have to cut some stuff down. I need to do a whole lot of stuff to get it actually looking this good.
And what is the name of this specific?
That's a feet paw, or a foot paw, I guess.
I meant like, what is the name of the thing, like the animal that you're making?
Oh, I don't know. Polar bear, I guess. I usually just go off whatever materials I can grab at Walmart.
So thank you for being the student spotlight this week.
It's no problem, Bob. Hit up my eBay page. It's Prince Waterworks. I appreciate it. It's a little expensive, but you know, I gotta make cash too.
So happy Halloween. Be safe.
Wait, can I give a shout out?
Go
Okay,
ahead.
I want to give a shout out to my pre-AP art class, to Sarah Chandler, you owe me that yowie boy, and to a big ol' shout out to my big ol' home slice, Papa Louie.
Aye.
Those costumes are cool. I'm also a fan of shameless business advertisements.
You know, I can feel the xenophobia.
The Xena what?
There are people sitting out there in the audience right now. They're not sure how to feel about those costumes.
Should we lean over and comfort the audience or over-explain it?
Nah, junior high kids can't handle anything out of the normal.
That's why kids start failing math when they introduce letters.
And the reason every kid this year will either be Default Skin, Fortnite, or Rick from Rick and Morty for Halloween. They're so original.
I'm just glad there won't be any infestations of Harley Quinn this year. Either way, Brianna is one very talented young lady. Keep breaking the mold, girl. You rock.
I feel like we're getting awfully close to making a difference.
Yeah, that last bit sounded like everyone should be treated equal and they shouldn't be afraid to be themselves and eventually band together and bring down the capitalist monster of Halloween through self-identification and realizing they can make their own choices.
I thought the second person was supposed to be the dumb one.
In the words of the most overdone genre besides vampires and werewolves, it's my brains.
And we're back on a lowbrow jokes.
Next up, we are heading to our weekly segment of book talks.
Maybe the book talk will be, they're scary. We'll just go scary.
Hey guys, this is Isabella Robb. She's a 9th grader and she's going to give a book talk this week. So go ahead, Isabella.
This book is The Statistical Probability of Love at First Sight. It's by Jennifer Smith and it's a romance novel. It's about a girl named Hadley and she is going to fly to London because her dad is getting married, but she lives in Connecticut and she misses her flight, so she has to take the next one to London. And while she's waiting in the airport, she meets a guy named Oliver, and he's also going to be on the same flight as her. And over the plane ride, they kind of get to know each other and start to fall in love. But as they get off the plane and they go her separate ways, they realize that they're probably never going to see each other again. So if you want to find out what happens, you need to read this book.
Hi guys, this is Whitney Smith. She's a 9th grader and she's going to give our next book talk for this week.
So the book that I have is Virals by Kathy Reichs, and it's a sci-fi book. And basically, Tori and her 3 other friends live on an island called Morris, and their parents all work in the science facility there on Loggerhead. One day, they went out to Loggerhead to meet their parents and found a wolf pack. Tori noticed that something was wrong, and all the wolves were gathered around a hole. And she went to go look in there and found Cooper, a little wolf dog. that lives on the island with the rest of the pack. And ever since then, she had felt a connection to Loggerhead and the wolf pack. And one day they went looking for them again and couldn't find them, so they stopped. And a monkey threw a dog tag at them. And being the little science nerds that they were, they had to find out whose it belonged to and find out what happens next in Virals.
That wasn't scary.
Yeah, but for a lot of our audience members, the idea of never falling in love might be the scariest fear of them all.
Wow. Deep.
Speaking of deep, we have a deep pool of talent. There's another monologue.
Yeah, I heard that Julius Chenault has been hard at work.
Let's check out his progress.
And so they were like, no, don't kill us. And Ingrid's like, die, die, die. And this guy was knocked out, and they're like, stab, stab, stab. And Charles was running this way, and the Greeks were like, roar. And this guy got fell off the point of the wings, and this guy fell off the city wall, and then Paris and Helen opened a tower, and then Paris was like, I'm so pretty, wait. This is Paris, and this is Helen. And Paris is like, I love you. And Helen was like, gee, thanks, baby. What do you mean, gee, thanks? I just want to be friends. That's my kingdom for you. Okay, get your sugar in it. Okay, smooch, smooch, smooches later, and the Greeks are still like, roar! And then Melanus was there, and you're like, he's smooching in the tower? No. And there's like charging, there's like smashing, there's a lot of smooching, and then all of a sudden, this giant bird came down. It was like the Millennium Falcon, and then there was aliens everywhere, and they're like, let's nuke the whole place. And then boom, boom, boom! And then there were these guys mutated into zombies, and they're like, brains, and euros. And they were like, oh no, zombies, ah! And then a flood broke out. Hack!
That performance comes directly from the Whirlwind Theater Fall Play.
If you want to see more, come check out the Greek mythology Olympiganzia.
You can catch it tonight at 7 or Saturday at 2 p.m. and again Saturday evening at 7 p.m.
The cost is $3 to get in, and the students would love your support.
Plus, we get a clear college level overview of Greek mythology.
Lies. It's actually comedy.
I have also heard Julius dropped a rap song. If the Halloween clout zombies don't take over his ingenious, talented friend group, they may have Whirlwind Weekly's first rap song. Next up, we have an interview with a great group of kids.
Please give a warm welcome to a few members of the cross-country team.
Alright guys, what's up? I'm Noah, I'm the cross-country team manager, and I'm here with some of them. So if you guys would like to introduce yourselves.
My name is Carter Sykes.
My name is Fernando Castro.
I'm Mackenzie Epperson.
I'm Avery Fallius.
Alright, starting off with the boys, what do you guys think it takes to win as a team?
To win as a team, you need everyone to run hard and hopefully run fast so that we can get a low amount of points in the overall placing. So that
Alright, and how many meets have you guys won?
We've won 3 this year.
And how many meets have you guys won?
3.
Alright. What do you think about while you run?
When I run, I just think about getting it over with.
I think about beating people.
When it's over.
I think about the food.
What are your guys' best records?
My best mile is 5:30, and my best 5K is 17:22.
My best mile is a 5:12, and my best 5K is a 17:43.
My best mile is a 5:53, and my fastest 5K is a 20:24.
My best mile is a 7-minute, and my fastest 5K is a 21:42.
Alrighty, thank you guys. Back to you.
You seem distracted.
Oh, I was just thinking.
About?
Do you think those kids imagined dinosaurs or zombies, or their mothers chasing them with chanclas to make them run faster?
I don't know, but I do know I ran a 7-minute mile trying to keep away from my mom after the last time I back-talked her.
Those situations are hard to avoid.
I wish I always knew the right thing to say.
Well, I know some kids that get close to that.
Who are they? And what are their secrets?
Behold!
This is the Quiz Bowl team, and we're going to show you a lightning round.
We are Team 1. I'm Autumn.
I'm Blake.
I'm Mihoshi.
This is Team 2.
I'm Katie.
I'm Kimberly.
I'm Adriana.
Okay guys, here we go into the lightning round, and Team 1 got to choose first, and your category was amendments. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
Okay. Amendments. Given a brief clue, tell what amendment it is. Remember, you will have 60 seconds. Gave the right to vote.
15th.
Yes. Right to religion, speech, press, assembly,
First.
petition. Yes. Repeal of prohibition.
21st.
Yes. Election of president and vice president.
12th.
Yes. Right to bear arms.
2nd,
Yes. Protects against cruel and unusual punishment.
8th,
Yes. Two-term limitation on president.
22nd,
Correct. Abolishment of slavery.
13th,
Yes. Rights reserved to states.
10th,
Yes. Prohibition.
17th.
No, sir. So out of the 10, you guys got 9 out of 10 correct, so we will bounce back to team 2. You guys will have to give me an answer immediately. Prohibition.
11th.
No, ma'am. That would have been the 18th. Okay. All right, congratulations, team 1. Team 2, you guys have chosen slashers, antagonists from horror movies. Name the horror movie franchise that these horror icons are originated from. Number 1, Jason Voorhees.
Friday the 13th.
Yes. Freddy Krueger.
A Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yes. Leatherface.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yes. Michael Myers.
Halloween.
Yes. Ghostface.
Scream.
Yes. Chucky.
Child's Play.
Yes. Pinhead.
Hellraiser.
Yes. Pennywise.
It.
Yes. Victor Crowley.
Hatchet.
Yes. Hannibal Lecter.
A Silence of the Lambs.
Yes, and you guys have just swept the lightning round, which gives you guys 20 bonus points. So we have 120 for team 2 and 90 for team 1. Congratulations, guys.
Darn. That was impressive.
I wonder if they practice by asking Alexa random questions.
I bet they type random words into Google.
Whatever it is, it's working. Keep up the good work, guys and gals, Quizball.
A few weeks ago, I heard Mr. Jackson challenge Miss Goodson to drop an egg.
This week, the challenge was extended to her engineering classroom.
Check out this classroom spotlight for an eggs drop.
Sorry, admin and friends, we went with Sydney's introduction instead.
Hey.
Hi, this is engineering class, and we're doing an instant challenge to build a device and test an egg to make it not break.
Can we see your project?
Alright, this here is a egg drop contraption thing that we're dropping. We placed an egg inside of it, and we had to design something that would save an egg in a free fall, actually. It's pretty much what this is.
Perfect. Alright. Don't do it yet. Alright, someone give us a countdown.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, go!
That sounded like he died.
That sounded like that all the time.
Poke it.
Yeah, it's
Can we
dead.
see in there?
You can't really see too well, but yeah, it's dead.
Wait, is there yolk?
Yeah,
It didn't survive.
No, it didn't survive that one.
Any last words?
Crap.
We'll just look at him.
We're just basically dropping eggs out of our little space huddle majiggity.
Alright, what's the goal?
To not break the egg.
Not break the egg. That last group didn't do that. Give us a countdown.
3, 2, 1.
That was really soft.
Pretty good.
I think you're alright.
Ours ain't breaking.
No pressure, but now you gotta get the egg out.
Alright.
Take that, see if we can see it.
Let's see. And which one?
I don't know which one to pull back.
I feel like wherever there's like the less hole.
I can still see the egg and it's not broke. It's
Oh yeah, he's in there. We're good. Alright.
Ready?
I'm ready when you are.
Alright, bless RNG.
That's broken.
Check it, Sam.
Jack, come check it. Come check it. We need an egg doctor.
Let's see here.
How is he?
Well, we gotta take it apart.
Wait.
It might
Hold
not be
on.
broken.
I don't see any yellow stuff. No yellow stuff.
Well, you gotta pull it out.
Oh yeah, you're right.
You know eggs have more than just yellow stuff inside?
Maybe.
It can't be cracked either. I don't think.
It looks intact to me.
I'm gonna say you're good.
Newspaper and also these fluffy straws or strings, whatever they're called. Yeah, pipe cleaners.
Fluffy strings, I like that. That's poetic.
And then we used some straws cut up.
All right, let's see it again.
All right, put it back in.
What's happening? If you post, use the hashtag. It's simple. I'm still Sydney Strickland.
And I'm still Annette Hernandez. Our school is a community made up of you. Yeah, you.
This is unfortunate. And that kid right there, and the kid in the blue shirt, you're a part of this school.
And that teacher right there.
So, there's people in here. This is weird. So help us make Whirlwind Weekly and our yearbook a reflection of our lovely students, staff, and administration.
Before we sign off, we have one very important announcement to make.
Officer Hobby has released five safety tips through our Whirlwind Weekly.
Please follow these tips. We still have students getting in severe trouble because they're not following his advice.
The rules are for our safety. Ignorance of the law does not put you above the law.
If you're too ignorant to understand that, ask a teacher.
They explain stuff.
So, Officer Hobby, give us a safety grade of this school year so far.
Actually, it's pretty good. I'd give us about an A- because we're not perfect yet, but we're doing great things. Our Director of Security for the school district, Jeff Holt, is working with the school resource officers and the police department in the city, and we're trying to make every school very safe. As far as the junior high, I would give us a very good grade. We're doing a lot of good things. Remember, don't mess with the U-bolts that we have. We had that video last week. Don't mess with the U-bolts unless it's an emergency. Always be looking and be cognizant of strangers. People wanting to get in the building, they need to go around to the front. Remember that video. Don't let anyone in side doors. We have a lot of side doors here, so make sure we're not letting anyone in those side doors. If you see a door open, close it. You have the right to close it. It's your school too. It's your safety. While we're speaking about safety, I want to talk about Halloween. How many of y'all still trick or treat or go out on Halloween night? Kind of do that a little bit?
Yeah.
All right. Remember, that's a really hectic night. You got a lot of traffic in congested areas and neighborhoods. It's really dark. There are headlights and stuff, but you got to know that if you're in a yard and you're going to jump from one yard to the next across the street, that car that's moving doesn't see you at night. So be really careful there. Try to do it at crosswalks or do it in groups. Have your flashlights. But one of the best things to do is hit the is it trunk or treats? Is that right? The churches and stuff in the schools. Go to those. You can really score a lot of candy and have a lot of fun there. Moving in between neighborhoods and running is really dangerous. A couple years ago, I think it was, we had a kid get hit. It was a dangerous situation. He had to be taken to the hospital. I believe he's okay today, but he got hit by a car pretty good. So we don't want that to happen to any of our junior high kids. It's a fun night. It's on a Wednesday night, I think, this year. Is that correct? Mm-hmm. So it's not a weekend night, but you can still have fun and show up to school the next day and be in one piece.
I'm still Sydney Strickland. How does Mr. Jackson deal with this? I feel bad for his wife. Anyway, thanks one more time to Officer Hobby for that great safety tip.
We have nothing else for you this week because Mr. Jackson forgot to write the script.
Sorry. So we're going to do what my students do on speeches when they fail and wing it.
We have some pictures of the Colors Day goings on that we're going to show you right now.
Okay, Ty. First question for you. What does being king mean to you?
It just means a feel of representation of the school and of my classmates.
Awesome. And Lydia, what does being queen mean to you?
Well, it's kind of honoring, I guess, that my classmates would vote for me. And, yeah, I like representing the school.
Cool. Awesome. Okay, Ty. How did you feel when your name was called for king, and were you surprised at all?
Yeah, I was surprised. I was really happy to know that my fellow students would vote on me for such a high honor.
That's awesome. And Lydia, same question. How did you feel when your name was called for queen, and were you surprised?
I was surprised, and I was Really nervous, but excited at the same time.
Awesome. Okay, so last one. I don't know if you guys know this, but you two are the first related pair to win King and Queen. So I need to know, what is one memory you have growing up with each other?
Oh, our favorite is when me and Lydia used to grind at Mario on the Wii.
Anything else?
No?
Okay, there you have it. Our King and Queen.
So now that you're king, what are you going to do next?
I'm going to Disney World.
Man, that Colors Day host was great. Shout out to Mr. Jackson from Sydney, because I'm still Sydney.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed Colors Day week. I thought it was a lot of fun. Guys, remember, we live off of your submissions. So speaking of submissions, we have one more plug for the next show.
Send us your Halloween pictures, okay? We want to see all the costumes that you guys dressed up as. Your Shane Dawsons, your David Dobrik's, your...
Generic unisex banana outfit.
Yeah. We want them all. Send them to us so we have content for our next Whirlwind Weekly. We're desperate.
And now, I promise I, as Sydney Strickland, have grown in empathy. I understand what teachers are like. I just want my body back. How do you fix Freaky Friday?
I kind of like being Miss Baldwin.
Ew, Annette, that's gross. Let's roll the credits.